River family says their loved one was denied a proper military funeral, and he's a Navy vet.
Yeah, they got the call just hours before the ceremony was set to start at the Eagle Point National Cemetery. NBC5's Matt Jordan's been looking into it. He's live now in our studio with more. Matt?
Thanks, guys. Everything was in place to honor Navy veteran Nick Nichols, who passed away last week. That is, until a phone call mere hours before the service informed the family that the National Cemetery in Eagle Point could not host the Korean War veteran.
Very honorable man. He deserved better than this.
All his father wanted was a proper military service. So when Nick Nichols died last week, the Rogue River family had everything in place to honor those wishes.
My father wished to be interned in the Eagle Point National Cemetery.
But just hours before Wednesday's service, Richard Nichols says he got a call that set the family into crisis mode.
The people that were delivering the flowers were told that the service had been canceled, and none of the family members had any idea. We had 150 people coming to that funeral.
Canceled, just hours before the service. Here's the email we got from the National Cemetery in Eagle Point. It says the documents provided to the funeral home were insufficient to establish Nichols' eligibility at the National Cemetery.
And at that point we had to scramble, move the service, and it was just a few hours away, and make 150 phone calls, and there was always a few people that we couldn't get a hold of.
Nick Nichols was given a funeral service at the last minute at Pearl Funeral Home in Medford, but no military honors for this Navy vet.
This was really disrespectful to my father, who served honorably.
The National Cemetery did end up making Nichols eligible, but word of that came down at 12:30 p.m., half an hour before the service was set to start, and too late for the Nichols family. The Nichols family contacted the office of Oregon Senator Ron Wyden. Now they say some progress has been made, and Nick Nichols' remains will be interned at the National Cemetery in Eagle Point. The National Cemetery told me today that they plan to work with the family to schedule a committal service. Live in studio, Matt Jordan, NBC5 News.